Howdy, hello, and welcome back. My name is Sajay Preferred, and today we are going to be crashing the system and becoming Gottmik. Alrighty, so we are back. We have the eyebrows blocked, we're prepped, primed, and ready to get started. So as mentioned, we are going to be turning, I'm going to be turning myself into Gottmik from season 13 of Drag Race and All Stars 9, the current season. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the black and white face that she always does, just because I feel like that's classic of her, and also especially recently in All Stars 9, she's been going back to that, which I'm very here for. Season 13 is when we were first introduced to Gottmik, and personally Gottmik was one of my favorites from the get-go. I've always loved Gottmik's style. I love the black and white makeup. It's truly incredible. I'm obsessed with it. I even actually got a tattoo of Gottmik's entrance line, Crash the System, on my thighs, because I feel like Gottmik stands for a lot of things. Like, Gottmik really was a different type of drag entertainer for Drag Race. I mean, first off, Gottmik was the first trans man to be on Drag Race, which is iconic and stunning. I didn't really think they had much of a glow up from All Stars 9 until I really went back to season 13, and I was like, wow, this is a totally different person. It's really insane of how much of a glow up they've had. And go back and look at it. Like, it genuinely is insane, down to their makeup. I really thought about doing their old makeup whenever I was deciding to do Gottmik. And truth be told, the reason I did Gottmik was, one, because they're an icon, and two, because she's the one that I want to win All Stars 9. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's what I would like. And so with All Stars 9 wrapping, I was like, what better time to do Gottmik's makeup than now? So as of now, when I'm recording this, it is a few weeks away from the finale, and I'm gonna be very honest with you, I'm extremely tired. I've been doing so many of just got done with all the Pride shows, just went straight into doing my July shows, and I'm in the middle of my little break before I end with all the July shows that I have left. So I'm kind of exhausted. If you can see, my drag room behind me is kind of very much so messy, but we're just gonna ignore that because we need a video. All Stars 9 is almost to the end, and it's time to celebrate whoever's gonna win, which, in my opinion, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be Gottmik. I know she uses Krylon. I am not ordering Krylon. That's kind of what I love about whenever I do these videos is, one, I'm not watching a video of them doing their makeup at all. That just doesn't really work for me. I low-key just pick out a picture and go from there. Because if I try to sit there and watch the video, it doesn't really do anything for me at all. But also, I refuse to get all this like expensive bougie makeup just for this. No, like, I'm gonna use the same makeup that I use. And I mean, even down to, I'm using my white pro concealer from LA Girl. Is it LA Girl? Yeah, LA Girl. That I always use for my white under eye. And I'm just going on top. I am going to go over the eyebrow part, the covered brows, with a Marron palette or a Marron cream, just to kind of help it blend a little bit better over the brows, because it's a thicker, like, drag paint. But I'm just gonna finish off this white base really quick, and then come back to do the contouring. Okay, so now that I have all of the white blended out onto the face, I'm just gonna go in with a black eyeshadow to start contouring the face, because she does black and gray contour, which is stunning. but gotta find the correct brush. Okay, so we're just gonna use this black blending brush. We're gonna take that black. Also just gonna take it just to make sure there's no fallout. Go on the other side. Now we're gonna take it into the hair. And I know Gottmik doesn't do a lot of head contour, or forehead contour, head contour. But I'm just going to lightly blend it into my hair. Because, you know, she was born with a big old head. Now that we have that on, I'm gonna go back in those areas and really cut underneath that white to make it very nice and crispy, much like how she does her contour. All right, so we're gonna start the setting process, and we're gonna do it literally the same way that I always do it. And then we have the eye part done, we're gonna go underneath the eye, do the same thing. Now that we have the face set, we're gonna go in and start to contour our nose. And the reason why I said this for last is because it's actually gonna help build in the eyeshadow. So what we're gonna do is just go in, do a pretty straight line. And we're gonna take that and leave that into the eyeshadow. So we're just gonna take this black and we're gonna start to really carve in the corners. And this is literally going to set up that entire eye base. So then once we have it carved in there, we're just gonna go in the sides and start cutting it outwards. Okay, so we are back. I honestly had to pause and gather myself. The eyebrows were throwing me all the way off because there were no eyebrows on my face. Therefore, I was struggling with the eyeshadow, but we're good. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and start with my eyeliner. I'm gonna go and put it on, start blending that into the eyeshadow. That way I can officially cut the eyeshadow, have that looking nice and crisp, and needing to know where we're going from there. So I'm just gonna start with this eye really quick. We're going to take black eyeshadow and literally just blend it into where we already had that. So now that we have that blended in, it's looking a hot mess because, like as mentioned, we're gonna go in and really cut the inner corners, which is really going to make that eye shape. I've just been doing the eye shape wrong, so I keep having to extend it a little bit further out, which is okay. So now I'm just gonna do that to the other side, and then we're going to come back in and cut where that white's gonna go. So I went in, carved out the liner, fixed the eyeshadow. She's looking okay. She's not looking the best, but we're just gonna go with it before we have a freak panic attack. So really quick, I'm gonna start the under eye that she does, which is just a pretty pinched under eye. Okay, so I'm back with the somewhat finished product. I still have a little bit of finishing details. I have some opinions, but we're not gonna get into it. I'm going to, at the moment at least, I'm gonna put on eyelashes really quick, do those finishing details, put on the wig, put on the outfit, and I will be right back. And I will share my opinions, my thoughts. There's definitely a lot of them. I had to immediately cut from camera because the eye was being bothersome, and I did the lip and then realized, wait, I should probably be filming again. So I'm gonna put on lashes really quick and then we'll be right back with the finished product. Ooh. So we are officially back with the finished look. I did a little bit of a lot of inspiration. So the black and white, obviously, because she did the black and white checkered hair. This hair, which I just felt black, straight, grungy, and overall just basic grungy Gottmik. So my final thoughts, I definitely do not feel like her makeup is meant for my type of face. It does not transfer very well. To be honest, the eyebrows were like the best part. Everything else, yeah. Like even down to the eyes, that was pretty normal for me. It was still very difficult for some reason. And honestly, I don't look like Gottmik at all, in my opinion. I more so look like either, what is her name? The bearded queen from UK. I don't remember her name. Or Licorice Black from UK as well. I also kind of look like Tiffany from Bride Chucky, which is very interesting. But let me know who you would like to see me try and attempt to look like next, whether it be a Drag Race girl or just a Drag Race legend, or even just some more makeup videos. I don't really applaud myself to being a makeup girl. As you can see, I'm very only good with my face and my face only. However, it's just genuinely, honestly, really fun to try other people's makeup and to attempt it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for a brand new video every single Sunday. And the coming videos might be coming here every third Sunday of the month. Who knows? We shall see. I mean, y'all have been apparently liking them, so if y'all continue to like them, we'll go from there. Until then, stay queer, stay preferred, and always stay crushing the system.